So what is the future of world education? Before I answer that question, let me ask you a quick question first. Which piece of information do you value more? George Washington was born in Virginia on February 22nd, 1732, or the second piece of information? Research in positive psychology shows that subjects instructed to express gratitude once a week for 10 weeks showed greater health and happiness up to 6 months later. If you said the George Washington thing, I fear there is no hope for you. But if you said number two, then you already realize that something is drastically wrong with our education system. This wrongness comes from not knowing what truly makes information valuable. Facts, figures, tests, they don't really matter as much as we think they do. Instead, knowledge needs to be valued by one metric and one metric only. How much positive impact does it have on the child's consciousness? Sure, we need science, history, and math, but such subjects should be shortened to half the day. The rest of the day should be all about giving children the tools for self-awareness and personal growth. Psychology is the future of education. Subjects such as happiness, goal setting, emotional intelligence, self-regulation, creative thinking, empathy, conscious mindsets, finding purpose, micro-habit formation, nutrition, moral reasoning, the unconscious, family relationship management, social intelligence, dealing with weakness and failure, conscious decision-making, meditation, self-efficacy, mastery, focus, and willpower should all be the primary focus of public education. So let me state the basis of world education, and then we can consider the various means to get there. Every student in the world is to be given access to a library of top quality academic scholarship. Knowledge will be organized in a unified, totally free database that is given to every high school or college freshman across the globe. This education will allow even the poorest to compete with the rich for high-paying jobs. I see the organization of the library pictorially as circles within circles, subdisciplines within disciplines, and books tied to other books. The picture at the end of this section, which I'm going to put up right here, represents the socialization of education. Many may argue against it on various grounds, but let me state that its actualization is largely inevitable. First, the internet is already full of free ebooks because copyright lasts less than a century. Sadly, online libraries are not organized because there are not many ebooks, but this problem will naturally solve itself given enough time. Inevitably, the internet will be filled with top quality ebooks on everything from science and literature to psychology and spirituality. Then, someone will organize these books into a library. I advocate speeding up this process by various means. Perhaps we can convince some rich dude to buy $1 billion of top-notch books and put them up online for free. This availability is the first step. The next step requires that we organize this knowledge. Few realize it, but the quality of education is not only determined by what you put in, but by what you leave out. Experts need to value only the most impactful information. This transformative knowledge is then shown to every older child across the globe. Perhaps entrance into college can depend on the student's ability to master subjects in the circle. I know that this education will transform the dismal culture and standards in American schools today. Once upon a time, such ideas in education would be considered normal. The first institution of higher learning was Plato's Academy, where scholars exchanged ideas on mathematics, philosophy, and astronomy. It was free to attend, and anyone interested could learn from the sages. Compare this ancient time to the exorbitant cost of colleges today. Of course, differences do exist between now and then. The hard sciences are expensive to study, biologists need labs, engineers need computers. Meanwhile, the soft sciences are the same as they always were. So philosophers still read Plato and write papers. English majors still read dead people and quote other dead people. They do not need anything but free books and someone to read them. Classes can be taught outside or in homes if necessary. Indeed, Plato's school stood near Athens in a sacred grove of olive trees, next to white statues and temples, fed by the meandering river Cephissus. The future of college will harken back to these ancient times. All students will take a year or two of free humanities education before the ambitious go on to the hard topics yielding real material wealth. They can afford to pay something for education, while most English majors today work low-paying jobs. The age of enlightenment will certainly appear if every child in the world is taught in this fashion. Thank you guys so much. Have a great day. Hey guys, for more utopian ideas, please like, subscribe, and comment. Thank you so much.